Hi, it's Lilith here. How are you dolls doing? Today we're going to be talking about dating apps. So dating apps can be a lot of fun, definitely, and you can have, maybe meet someone for something casual, maybe make some friends or find that special someone. But here's one big thing that is a big difference when you're on dating apps as a trans girl. You need to make sure that you're watching out for people trying to use you as a fetish. Yes, a fetish. Um, and how do you tell? There's some signs that you can tell when maybe the person is not genuinely seeming that they're actually interested in like you, kind of more in your body, maybe your autonomy, and so maybe like for instance on some of the apps they have private photos that you can request, and if someone is not down to just have a normal conversation with you before they request. And also definitely a lot of people who are out of state because they're not close, they're going to try to request those photos. And one thing I would advise to all of you dolls is be very careful about giving out a large amount of photos, like a large amount of face photos and body photos and nudes, because they can build what I like to call a kit. And what I like to call a kit is when someone has enough information of you or that they can pose to be like you. And one thing that happens a lot is girls get a kit made of them, and then you'll see burner accounts made on Grindr. And on Grindr, they'll use these accounts and they'll act like they're going to do an instant hookup with someone, and then they'll tell them something like, oh, I need $30 for gas. So if you want me to come to your house and hook up with you, you're gonna have to send me $30. So it's like, be very careful for people not using your likeness, using your images, your videos, your special images for a kit. So that's something you definitely do not want. And like I was saying, being treated as a fetish is also really, really, really bad and very sad. And how do you know when it's genuine? It's easy, I would say, to tell when it's genuine because everything goes at a natural pace. Even if things are moving fast, it feels natural and organic. And it feels comfortable, it feels safe. Like, there is curveballs. I have had dolls that have told me about situations where guys were very sweet, everything was good, and then rejected having sex with him and he threatened to stab her. So that's another thing is really, I would say, feel them out, before you're hopping in cars with random guys and getting dipped off away. Like me personally, I have some guys who are trying to take me out and it scares me. Like I'm not really into guys. I'm very heavy into girls and all different types of girls. And the thing is, I'm scared about getting in a car with a male and him just taking me away. So just keep that in mind. I don't want to scare you or deter you from dating apps because they are amazing. Dating apps, I've definitely had some really good relationships that I've had through them. I've also had some great friends and also some fun experiences. So just make sure that you're having fun and staying safe. And here's a little extra tip for you. If you feel like you're on dating apps and you're not getting what I would call a good performance, where you feel like your account is kind of dead, what you should try is have a friend help you and do some photo shoots. Get dressed super cute in some outfits you like and try to get outside of your box and do some poses and get yourself some good photos you like. And another big thing I advise is if you feel like the account is sort of dead, work on your bio. The bio and the photos are very, very important and kind of like goes back into the kit thing I was talking about. You can build a very positive profile and have it be a whole kit of positivity, and you have your profile kit that's yours. And if you want to get on a new app, it's already easy because you're like, oh, well, here's like my 6 photos that look really good, and here's my bio that explains like who I am and what I'm looking for. And just remember, like sometimes it seems like it might be a lot or you're giving away too much information, but you don't have to tell them everything. But working on the profile, having some cute photos, having a bio that actually goes along to what you're looking for. And the last thing I will say, the bios are magical. You type something in the bio and like it will happen. And also like the bio can also be completely opposite, to where you can maybe be like, I'm not into X, Y, and Z, but the person you match with is like, same, I'm not. And then later, halfway through your relationship, you realize, oh, wait, you are into this. So there's curveballs in there, but I would say for the most part, I've had really, really good success by having good photos and a good bio that explains who I am, a little bit what I do in life, and what I'm looking for. So it's your girl Lilith. I hope you girls have a good one. I love you, dolls, and remember, you're gorgeous.